Hi, I'm Joseph Kateri, and today I will show you the only accessory you will ever need for your Oculus Quest 2. Let's go. I have been using various headsets for years now. I originally started with the Oculus Quest 1, and I had a removable silicone cover for it. Actually, wait one moment. Here we go, got it. This was the exact cover I still have it, there you go. And I was using that until I switched over to the Oculus Quest 2. Since then, I've tried a few small accessories here and there, like again, another type of silicone cover or controller grips for your hands, but nothing really caught my attention. I had this tendency to purchase products that I found interesting, but I would end up returning them because they were just not great products, and I couldn't even make a video on them. But one day, I was scrolling through the infamous Reddit when I stumbled upon a certain video. It had a lot of upvotes and it was on the Oculus subreddit, so color me intrigued. It was a VR headset strap, but with a magnetic battery. I was amazed, but also very reluctant to purchase it given its high price tag, but I did it anyways. And after my bank account started crying a little bit, it arrived in a few weeks. And since then, I have been using it quite a lot and I can finally give my review. But first, you know what time it is? Let's take a look at this, wherever it is on screen. The number of people not subscribed is still exponentially high. It is sitting at 95%, so let's try to bring that down to even 94%, shall we? Subscribe now for weekly VR content. So this head strap is the M2 head strap from BoboVR. As a lot of you know, the Oculus Quest 2 is overall amazing in pretty much every single category except for two, and that is the build quality and the comfort. Since the headset's so cheap, I guess they had to skimp out somewhere, and to offset this issue, a lot of Quest 2 users have been adding crazy amounts of accessories and different head straps to offset this, and they've been calling them Frankenquests. And this has been happening since the Quest 1's release and even the Rift S and stuff like that. But one of the leading companies in these certain accessory products is BoboVR. I am not sponsored by them at all in any way, shape, or form. I mean, but I wish I was. Hit me up, BoboVR. They sell some super popular products like head straps, carrying cases, and even ventilation systems for your Quest 2. Pretty recently, they updated their infamous regular head strap and added a magnetic battery that you could attach to the back of it and slapped a $60 price tag on it. But before you buy it, I should give you a word of caution. I should say that the shipping does take a few weeks. It took me about 3 weeks. It was originally a month, but it got shortened a little bit. They currently have a backlog of orders and you basically have to, buy it in advance. And also there's this separate issue where users have experienced the headset slipping when they look directly down or directly up. And I actually did experience this as well, but I kind of figured out a workaround, which I will tell you later. So, what are the specs? Well, as you guys could probably figure out, the biggest advantage is the removable battery. It is attached with these crazy strong magnets at 5200 milliamps. And by crazy strong, I mean like surprisingly strong, to the point where I was actually recording when I got this reaction. When I put it on, just watch it actually. That is a strong ass magnet. God damn. Oh my god. Gage, come try this. Anyway, this adds over double the battery life that your Quest 2 normally has. And from my personal testing, the Quest 2 battery, just the headset, usually lasts about 2 hours. And with this battery pack attached and fully charged, you can push the headset to about 5. Never showed you guys, but there's like a fireplace on my TV. Anyways, you can push it to about 5 hours of battery life with an output of 15 watts. And if you have multiple batteries, because again, they are detachable and sold separately, if you have multiple of them, you could charge while another is, on your headset. So theoretically, you have infinite battery life. The battery pack itself weighs about 140 grams, and I do not have an exact measurement for the head strap itself, but I would guess it's about 250 grams. It sounds like a lot, however, most of it acts as a counterweight to the front of the headset, so it actually becomes a lot more comfortable than you think it is with the added weight. The head strap itself is made out of plastic, and it has these foam pads on it for comfortability, and it truly is comfortable. It feels like I'm hugging a cloud when I have the headset on. However, I cannot attest to the long shelf life of this. Day after day use, I'm guessing those foam pads are gonna degrade pretty fast, but so far, they're excellent. So how does it work? Well, like the true gamer I am, I unboxed the product, saw the instruction manual, and immediately threw it out. I completely guessed what I was doing the entire way through, which made this a lot harder than it needed to be. And a few days after I was already playing with it on, I went to their Amazon page and realized they had a tutorial on their product page that I just didn't see. They give you this little Velcro piece that's attached to the front center of the headset, and you're supposed to take out your strap and loop yours in. However, I realized that if you just left it out and laying on top of the Quest 2, it actually slightly fixed the slipping problem. I'm not sure why, but it just kind of did. So that's like halfway how you fix the slippage problem. Just leave it out. Then I went ahead and just put on the headset and tightened it using the knob on the back. And the second thing I did to stop the slippage was I pressed the headset against my face super hard and made sure that it was perfectly centered so it wasn't blurry. And then I kept this one hand here and went around and then just turned the knob. I tightened it as hard as I could that I was still comfortable. And then I just let go of my hand and then it settled nicely. Now, if I didn't press my face against the foam, I wouldn't have been able to get my face snug enough that it wouldn't slip while moving. So taking out the Velcro and really just pushing your face against the foam, those were kind of what helped my slippage problem. After that, just go ahead, put on the battery pack and then plug in the USB-C cable into the charging port of the headset. By the way, if you are at all interested in this headset, it is linked in the description, not an affiliate. And while down there, check out my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and even the music playing right now. So time for some FAQs. And the biggest question is going to be, is this worth $60? I mean, I think it is. $60 is an insane amount of money, and I don't even spend that much money on food, which is a necessity in life. But think about it this way. Alright, if you use this product, or just a similar head strap in general, combined with a deluxe audio system that you can just buy for maybe less than $80, and some very high quality controller grips, you pretty much have 90% of the comfort and build that the Valve Index does for about 1/3 of the price. Now, just to be clear, the Valve Index will always be better than the Quest 2 no matter how much you mod it, but I think almost everyone would be happy with getting so close to the Valve Index at such a significantly cheaper price. And with the extra money you have that you saved, go ahead and buy yourself something cool like a VR haptic suit or something. Now, another question you probably will end up getting is, how do you fix the sliding? I already did mention this, so I'll just briefly go over this once again. First is to not attach the Velcro that they included at the front center of the strap. Just don't attach it, just leave it dangling on top of the headset. And the second fix would be to really firmly press your face against the foam, center it perfectly, and tighten it to the most you can without it being just drastically uncomfortable, and then just let go. That should make it so your face is pretty tight in there, but because of the foam, it's not uncomfortable and it doesn't really move around. Now, obviously, if you do some crazy jerk like that, like those reviewers on YouTube do, then it's going to move. In normal use, I think that with those two fixes I included, you should pretty much be fine. I was playing Beat Saber and Pavlov and I was doing great, and I have a huge ass head, so if it should slip for anyone, it would be me. Alright, pros and cons. Time for basically a summary of everything I've said so far in a very short and concise way of showing it, I guess. For the pros, it is extremely comfortable and you get over double the normal battery life. It already came assembled, and if you follow their YouTube tutorial, it's extremely simple to set up, and it's through Amazon, so they have a decent refund policy. Now for the cons, it is expensive at $60. Like, that is a lot of money. Like, with that amount of money, I could probably buy 2 to 3 VR games if I wanted to. It also took about 3 weeks to ship to me. And you know, it's currently on backlog for ordering. Some people do experience slippage using this headset, but again, there are those little tweaks that you can do. And finally, this one's kind of obvious, but you have to play wirelessly if you want to use this. You know, because the battery pack is literally charging your headset with the cable. So, what if 60 bucks is just too expensive? Well, some alternatives are just simple silicone covers that are very cheap. I think this costed me maybe less than $10. And the company that this is from, one of my favorites, is vrcover.com. Please, I'm begging, sponsor me. I need sponsors so bad. And if you still want the full, around your head head straps, then you can actually go for the BoboVR head strap that doesn't include the battery pack. That's about $40. Some similar ones from Zero and Kiwi, they're also around $40, and they're just different brands. I would just go for a well-reviewed one on Amazon that is not the overpriced Elite strap from Oculus. So overall, if you can afford it, I would highly recommend this BoboVR M2 strap. I mean, worst case scenario, you buy it, it starts slipping and stuff like that. It's Amazon. You can return anything. And it's not like you can't use your Quest 2 without this anyways, so... Anyway, this channel is all about making entertaining and educational VR content, so subscribe and hit the bell or join my Discord down below to receive updates on when I upload. You can find links to all my social media down below, like my TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and even the music that's played throughout this video. Have a nice day.